Hello, and welcome to another episode of Podductions. I'm here with Best Boy Cap, the guy who hasn't touched grass Ion,
Weed.
the secretary gamer Emma/Morpheus.
Hey.
And I'm here with a special guest, Mewtype, the Gundamu.
What Gundam
And yeah,
What about
that
changing
was
that I
awful.
skin
and I am the overreactive host. Today we're going to be talking about Mecha. That's why we
The
have
best
Mewtype here.
Can they play copyright music?
No.
No, we can't.
No,
We'll get
demonetized.
No,
I don't want this to be a copyright strike
I'm
by
already
Susan.
stretching it with the Gundamu. All right, Miss Secretary, what's the first anime on our Mecha list?
Oh hell no.
It's definitely DITL. What the fuck is that? I don't even know what that is.
Darling in the Franxx.
Oh my, the most probably
That's
one.
Mecha?
It's slime.
An awful.
Yeah. Apparently, it has robots in it, so I consider it Mecha. It's like it's. Oh god, it's just overrated.
Real Steel has robots
Okay,
in it.
so
Therefore it's
before
Mecha.
everyone starts speaking negatively about it, I haven't seen this show. All I know about it is 02, and I think she's pretty. I
Well,
don't
she
know
has a
anything
pink
about
head.
her.
She's pretty.
I don't know
hot.
anything about her, but I think she's cute and I
She's-
like her.
She's
But
a one-dimensional.
02 is just Chainsaw Man's power, but worse.
Oh,
mean,
okay.
true.
Just go ahead
100%.
now. Be as negative as you want.
Okay, with pleasure.
All right.
Darling in the Franxx is overrated bullshit.
Can I sum up
It's
the
the
plot in a
worst
couple
anime. It's the
sentences?
worst anime I've ever watched.
Overrated. You'd have to hear people talking so much good about it for it to be overrated.
I
Okay.
have.
remember
If
what
Jobby
happened in the
talks,
second half?
if Jobby talks good about it, then that means everyone talks good about it. End of story.
Bruh.
Does
Okay,
Jobby
no,
talk
can
good
I-
about it?
person.
Explain the
It's-
plot.
That was only one
Look,
person. Nearly everybody hated the second half and ending.
Well, I didn't know that because I don't give a shit about the show enough
Wait.
to look up reviews of it.
Okay, no, wait. Can I explain the plot in like a couple minutes?
All right,
Alright,
you could
cool.
explain the
Go
plot.
off.
Okay, so pretty much there was this one guy who was depressed and shit, and people didn't
Yay.
really care. Then
Shinji?
this one girl died. I don't know what her name is.
Shinji?
even though it wasn't really
I'm a
important.
robot.
And then after that, there was this pinkhead who's like, I'm gonna go into this fight. And then after
Dying.
that, she almost died. And then he was
Daring.
like, okay, I'm gonna save this person. And then
There-
after that, pretty much he just simps over this person. And there you go. That's the entire plot of the story.
I mean, okay, I do have to give it one thing. The animation is great, the world building exists, and the mecha fights are fun.
It's Trigger. Yet again, it's also
Semi-fun.
pictures.
Oh, what a way! Oh, Trigger just wasted their time on this.
Hey.
I'm-
At least there's Gridman.
Okay,
The hell is
shit.
Gridman?
Why is that not on the list?
I don't
The
know.
hell is Gridman?
He's
Alright,
more
we're adding-
We'll
tokusatsu
add it.
than
We'll
Mecha.
add it last minute.
I
All
mean,
right, we're adding it
it's-
before Back Arrow.
Anyway.
Okay, Darling in the Franxx, I mean, the first half, I thought it was alright. I genuinely, the only episode I remember a little bit of is the 5th episode.
Is that the beef episode?
No, it's the one where one of the kids gets knocked unconscious, and then he goes and then he meets an old lady or something like that. And there's like a shot of a big beautiful shot of a city, and I mean, yeah, the show it's just kind of garbo. The ending sucked.
Oh,
I give it one
Zero-
of them.
Right.
Zero Blue was alright. I thought she was hot.
Short stack.
Oh,
She's better than 02 because 02 is the most overrated waifu.
Yet again, you want to know why she's overrated? Because she's vanilla. That's why Rem is so popular.
Mori
I mean,
Calliope
At least it's
looking
not
ass.
Asuna. Yeah, she got
Mori
pink.
Calliope
She got
looking ass.
she got long pink hair, and all the fan art and other stuff makes her way thicker than
Mhm.
she actually is in the show. Hentai Ion. I'm talking about hentai.
She built like an e-cigar.
Yeah, of course.
She built like a pack of 8.
All right, I think we've trashed
Wait,
on
honey,
this.
she vaped? Wait a minute.
Probably. I mean, she probably would.
Oh, so that's why she's on crack.
If you want better 02, just read Chainsaw Man.
Definitely. Definitely.
I don't.
We'll talk about that another day. All right,
But
Secretary.
what's the next day?
Miss Secretary, what's the next show?
Oh.
Something called Getter Robo. What the fuck are these names? God damn.
All right, the only one I've seen is Getter Robo or whatever that one was. And the only design I actually like from them is Getter Emperor.
Getter?
Mew,
okay, listen. The only mecha anime I know from this list is Darling in the Franxx, unfortunately, Evangelion, unfortunately, and Gurren Lagann, unfortunately.
Now you've spoiled the podcast. I'm kidding.
I did.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. We'll talk about it when we talk about it.
So my work here is done. I'll see you guys in the next episode. No.
Okay. No. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, who said that?
All right, Mew and Cap.
This is officially the first fake leave call joke of the podcast.
Okay.
Oh, definitely.
Okay. Mew and Cap.
This will be a recurring joke.
Talk about Getter Robo or something like that, because
something.
Oh my god. How do I explain it?
Where do you begin?
Fat robot.
I'm listening.
It started as a toy commercial and it ended horrifyingly. That's the most I can say.
Man, so that's why McDonald's didn't sell anything.
That's like the G1 Transformers comics. God damn.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, Hana, could you just explain that again? I didn't listen to anything.
It starts out as a toy commercial, and then the further you go into the universe and history of it,
Oh my god.
It ends with a big ass man eating the whole universe.
Yeah, to super simplify it, the whole series is about evolution.
Wait, so it's about like a toy commercial, then it's just McDonald's.
Hell yeah.
Like McDonald's.
The only one I've seen is again Arc Getter Robo, and I thought that one was all right. I mean, I found it boring, like I find most mecha.
It's evolution, but also a bit of a talk on toxic masculinity.
Makes sense. I do like that.
Get your toxic masculinity out of here, you privileged white trash.
Whoa there, buddy. That's some strong language coming from someone with a cum shot distance.
I'm not even white. I'm gray.
Makes sense.
Yo!
Okay.
The perfect balance.
Yeah. Yes. So the show, Arc Getter Robo, it was all right. Fight scenes were fine. The characters were fine. I just found it mostly boring. The ending, I'm like, why? Like, also, I just don't like the designs of the Getter Robo in general. They're just too pill shaped.
I mean, it's from the 1970s. What more can you do with it?
So what you're saying
less
is that
pill shaped.
Gotcha.
Well, that's basically impossible when you're trying to make a good toy.
Makes sense. I mean, they're not toy friendly designs at all. That Sola Jigoken Getter Emperor figure, that one was good, but it's a brick.
Sounds awful.
It's a brick though.
Underwhelming at best.
It was a brick because that design is not toy friendly. They can't make fully transformable whatever the fuck those are and turn it into a giant pill-shaped robot without like black magic third-party engineering.
Nick,
you got to get the fellas at Unique Toys.
Hold there, buddy.
All right. There's not much to say about this one, Miss Secretary.
Gotcha.
It's old. That's it.
Miss Secretary, next show, please.
Let's
go!
I've watched
I love this show so much. This is like the only one we've talked about on the podcast that I've actually finished.
Gunbuster, the hell?
It's like, I love this show. It's so fucking good.
That's the word gun in it, so 10 out of 10.
IMAX game, rise up.
You know, like, for those of you who don't know, it's a show about this girl who goes to space with another girl, and they both get traumatized like 50 billion different ways. And it's really fun, you know.
Breathe in space.
I mean, isn't the first episode based off of ping pong?
The first episode is supposed to be like a parody of tennis anime, but it's like giant robots, which is cooler.
Yeah, I found it boring. Like,
how the fuck could you find it boring? It was so good. The characters and the writing were all spot on.
I've seen better.
Yeah, but like,
I mean,
that doesn't mean it's not worth like taking a critical look at and like.
Yeah,
praising.
I mean, it's just not my thing. I just, there wasn't too much action, and I like action.
Well, Matt, you only like fucking action shows. You love the Michael Transformers movies.
Well,
Oh, goddamn.
and Death Note, but I like shows that are like action, or if they have a really good plot or like a really good character, or just cute
Well,
shows.
Gunbuster has that.
And I thought,
Oh,
okay,
Oh,
the
sorry about that. I
designs.
was emptying my bladder.
Nice, I
Also,
did that before the
uncensored
podcast
titties.
Very.
many
yes.
times.
The best part.
I know the best part is the mecha fights. I mean, like the giant fucking robot.
I disagree. I don't really remember any of the mecha fights. I mostly just remember the
Bruh.
conversations people have with each other.
So
and,
what you're
like,
saying is that it's good
Yeah,
in the thing
it's
that's not
it's
supposed to
it's
be.
it's really just a blend between good old super robot and some real robot.
it
like,
is
you
like
got-
the
Yeah,
it is just
Wow.
another Gundam, but it's like really good.
Yeah,
I don't even know what
Gundam is mostly just real robot. Besides G Gundam, if you
I'll talk about that later. Gunbuster, it was good, but I did not like it that much. I can admit.
Also, that ending.
There were like where I watched it. There were 2 episodes, like episode 6 and then episode 6B, and I didn't watch 6B. I watched like the first 10 seconds of 6B, realized it's the same as 6, and then stopped watching it. There's probably something different, but I'm not going to waste my time with that.
Probably a director's cut thing. My favorite part of that show is that the last episode is all in black and white.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
cool touch. Well, except I think
You know
the
what's
very
really
ending.
funny about that actually is that they thought, okay, they had like wasted all of their money on this show. So they were like, okay, we'll make the last episode in black and white to save money, but it cost them more money to make it in black and white.
Damn.
Out
Bruh.
of 10, how is it?
I think it's like 6 out of 10.
Also, there's actually a
Alright, so
sequel of it
2,
called Die
gotcha.
Buster, which I heard is all right.
I heard
It's
it's pretty
weird.
good
The
actually.
site I was going to try and watch it on only has the sequel Die Buster, but not Gunbuster.
Yeah.
There's also a
What about Lift Buster?
there's also a semi-sequel spin-off series that's like explaining the science of the universe. And it's like it's really cute. There's these little chibi versions of the characters and they're like
Oh no,
explaining
not
what,
tribute.
The
what, like,
Hunterpedia.
what like physics are in this universe, how science got created, how the robots got created, etc. It's
I mean,
really
that sounds
sweet, and
that actually kind of sounds interesting.
Yeah.
like it looks like I think like one of the storyboard artists of MHA worked on it because like one of the characters seriously resembles Ochako sometimes. Like it's
Walnut.
really funny.
Walnut.
Fucking walnut head.
Coconut head.
Oh yeah,
that's
this show,
Mako.
Emma.
That's Mako.
All right, Emma. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is this show in your opinion?
11. It's so good.
You have
I
low
would recommend
standards.
everyone to watch it.
Especially if you're a Gainax or Trigger fan.
Also,
Yes.
if you
Okay, so what you're saying it's a 2 out of 10. Gotcha. Thank you, Emma.
all right, if you
Fuck
watch,
off, Ion.
if you
2 out of 10.
if you like mecha anime, I think you'd like this.
Especially
I mean,
if you're
I'm-
into that
they're
90s
only
flair,
good-
like me.
they're only
Oh,
Oh, the
yes. It
style.
has such amazing 80s anime art style.
The art style is probably my
Yeah.
favorite. The art style and the mecha fights are probably my favorite part.
The
Just
art
saying.
style is what makes my boomer mind still keep going. Oh yeah, I remember when they transformed the robot and got naked. Oh, that was. Oh.
I live for cel shading, man. Oh, yeah.
Me too. Oh, they should bring that back.
Yeah.
But like, one last thing I have to say about it is that it's from the same creator as Evangelion, which
Ew.
No
we're
wonder it sucked.
not talking about next, but we're talking
Wonder-
about later on.
Okay. Next. Speaking of what's next,
All right,
next.
Mazinger.
Mazinger.
Magazine?
You
Mazinga.
can't say with the R, man. There were
Mazinger with gun?
I've only seen stop motions of like the characters and designs, so I know nothing about this show. Cap and Mew, this is your time to shine.
Oh yeah, Mew's here. I'm so sorry.
Mew, aren't you a fan of Mazinger?
I actually know less about Mazinger than I do Getarobo.
Oh,
Mazinger,
Cap.
I have. Okay.
Sorry.
Mazinger is like definitely up there with one of the forefathers of old school mecha.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is it's old. Gotcha.
I like how the robots can shoot their fucking like hands off like rockets.
Oh yeah, Rocket the Punch.
Rocket
Rocket
punch.
Punch.
Gomu gomu no rocket.
Man, sounds like a Pokemon move. Or I use Rocket Punch.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. Mazinger, I like the designs. I think the Z Mazinger, whatever the one with like fins on its forearms, I think that one's my
Can I get
favorite.
like a reference image to what this looks like?
I'll send
Which
a
one?
GIF.
What do you mean which one? I don't know
Mazinger.
jack about it.
It's a case of many
Alright,
machines
here.
with the
I
same
sent a
name.
GIF. I mean,
Mazinger.
that looks awful.
I mean, it's like Govarian. If you like Govarian, you'll like this.
Wow.
Hey, look, it's Night Optimus Prime.
We're not talking about Transformers in this episode.
Yo, did someone say Transformers?
No, we started the down!
What down?
The downpour into the abyss of Transformers talk.
Robots in Disguise 2001. Oh,
No, we have that. We have
animation.
that on toy anime. We have that on toy anime.
All right, I will save that. I will save it for that.
We
No.
should also add Armada there. But okay, that's
Wait.
a difference.
Wait,
That's a
for
difference.
toy anime, what
Metabots,
the fuck
0
are
out
we
of
gonna
10.
do for that? We're just gonna have like 1,000 Transformers shows.
Hell yeah. Okay, but Mazinger, I like the designs. I actually prefer the design of Govarian over the design of this guy. But like, that's just because he has a fun name. And yeah, I would Mazinger. I think some would like it. All right,
Oh, sorry about that. I was helping somebody else with something.
makes sense. Cap, what's your opinion of Mazinger?
Ian Mazinger, greatest mech of all time. 10 out of 10.
Just from looking at the designs, I mean, I can't be too harsh about it. So,
But
1.5 out of
it's
10.
kind of the same with Get a Robo. It's even safe by the main guy.
Makes sense.
Okay, 1.5 out of 10. That's for me.
Bless you. I heard somebody sneeze.
Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm
Okay.
allergic to women.
No, you're allergic to two of us then. Anyways, Miss Secretary, next show.
Oh no.
Boy.
We're gonna get copyrighted. No. What is it though?
No.
Like, just put up every Hololive girl singing this theme song right here.
Maybe. Yeah. Since Emma's not gonna say it.
Shit, I'll sing it myself if you need it.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
You mean
Evangelion?
Jellyfish
What?
Evangelion? My favorite.
Evangeline. Yeah, this show sucks. I'm gonna be real.
Okay.
This
hold
show
on. I want
sucks.
to give my personal opinion on it first.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sing the same thing?
Okay, now here's the thing about Evangelion. It may suck and is a disgrace to mecha anime, but the soundtrack's good.
All right, everyone.
I don't even know if it's a mecha at this point.
Everyone, quiet. Emma said to put this in the vid, so we're gonna have to stay quiet while I play this.
No, Matt, that's not what I meant. You could just edit it in at when I say. I say Evangelion, you can put that in. I don't say put that in right now. We don't have to film this linearly.
All right, I'll try my best. I'll try my best with that. Editing is difficult.
No,
Yeah,
really?
Okay, but like this
also another
show,
thing I wanna say.
it's Shinji getting the robot.
Sorry, you go.
No.
But I don't want to get in the giant robot.
Son, you're getting
Your
into this
opinion on that.
goddamn super weapon whether you like it or not. I don't get to cry about it. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna make a 14-year-old clone of my daughter and I'm gonna pack.
Anyways, another thing I want to point out about Evangelion. All of the characters, honestly, they're all
garbage. I hate them. They're not
They're
likable. They're not
They're
even good
horrible
people like
people.
that. It's not even a case of bad person equals good character like fucking, I don't know, Bakugo. Yet again, MHA's mid. They're just bad people and bad characters for the sake of being bad people and bad characters.
Asuka's the worst type of tsundere.
Oh god, don't get me started on Asuka. I hate tsunderes and this ginger mother made it worse.
Oh, redhead.
Yeah,
Exactly.
this show also started the waifu wars for some reason.
Oh no.
Oh no, not that.
I think Rei is better because she isn't a horrible piece of shit.
Neither of them.
She isn't
They're both
Horo.
awful. They're both just awful.
What about the girl from Mysterious Girlfriend X? She's an Evangelion character.
Just
No,
because she
she's
looks
not.
like one.
Yeah, I mean
Stop.
Who?
But yeah,
No, don't corrupt
Evangelion.
Ryan.
But just like overall, really, Evangelion to me was just a waste of time.
Yeah.
The characters were not
Okay,
likable.
no,
The story was a bit of a
what?
mess. The only good stuff was probably the soundtrack, the actual Avas themselves, the editing,
Oh no.
and that was it. I did not enjoy the rest of it.
Animation. I watched the original, except the last 3 episodes because I couldn't I couldn't force myself to get through it. I like the animation on the fights, and also I barely remember anything from when I watched it. I swear to God.
Exactly, it felt like a waste of time. The story does not progress whatsoever. The characters don't feel any different. Shinji goes from being a little pussy to being a pussy that gets a little sassy. I hate that. That's not good character development.
I mean,
Alright,
some
so
shows,
that's a zero for me.
some shows are good that don't have character development. This is not one of them, but like, there are some shows,
God.
I think,
And oh my god, don't get me started on the ending. Oh my
I didn't even see the ending.
General ending or the end of Evangelion?
the TV ending. They all kind of suck except for the movie one.
I'm
And
tempted
not
to
end of
watch
Evangelion. Talking about Thrice. Rice.
Dude,
Yeah, right.
oh, I hate that with a fucking boner.
No,
I hate
right
it.
language.
Yeah, I just hate the show. It's not. I don't hate it as much as Darling in the Franxx, but it's just unenjoyable. It's unenjoyable.
I can see why a lot of people like it, but for me, it's no.
And also the argument. Oh, you don't understand Evangelion, bitch. That's not a real argument. Okay, then explain it to me. Fucking explain Evangelion. If you can, then maybe I'll like it. But no one has explained it well. Nobody.
Well, maybe you just gotta fucking watch the show instead of just skipping the last 3 episodes.
I've watched it, except the last 3 episodes of the original.
You gotta be smart to understand it. My dumbass doesn't have to be sitting in the basement of their mother's house to understand that this is not deep. It's just bad. All right.
I don't know. I think you should finish it because like people are praising it probably for a reason. I think.
I did. I've
Fine,
watched the
I'll
TV, the movies, and the rebuilds.
I'm so
Stop
sorry.
before the rebuild.
I
I'm so
wasted
sorry.
hours upon hours trying to understand why people like it, and I can't find it. I just can't find it. It's just people digging in on something that didn't have purpose in the first place.
Okay.
Exactly.
To be fair, I may watch the
Like
last.
people who wasted time on One Piece.
Okay. Why you gotta call me out like that?
Because I easily can.
Aw,
Because you're just
sorry, man.
exploitable.
it's okay.
Just
I forgive you.
I don't.
But to be fair, I don't know. Emma
Is
kind
there
of
a
has a
Robin?
point.
Hell?
Emma kind of has a
Sorry.
point with this. I may watch the last 3 episodes to give a full opinion on it, and
Or
then
just not do that.
I don't know. Well, I want to be fair, and it's not. I don't know. And
I've
so
been
you could
wanting
just
to watch
rewatch
it
Overlord,
too,
you know?
and I want to like be able to speak on this podcast more about anime that I've watched,
yeah.
which isn't much, but I still want to be able to do that.
Well, but don't worry. I include some that you've seen. I watched the entirety of Gunbuster just to include it on this list for today.
Like you can like Evangelion all you want. I don't give a rat's ass about it. But if you're gonna tell me that's somehow better than god damn any other Gundam show besides maybe a few of the other, actually mid ones,
Mediocre
then
ones.
you're out of your
No,
mind.
Kelly's better than.
You're out
You're
of your
smoking.
damn
I want to know what you're smoking and where can I get some?
Probably crack.
If
or
you say
California.
that watching the inside of an epileptic kid's head having a seizure is somehow deep, you gotta get at it somehow.
Man.
Okay. I also I'm trying to think. I had one thing. Oh yeah, when Shinji comes on Asuka's chest, I found that fucking hilarious.
Huh?
Like I genuinely found that fucking hilarious.
What?
I don't know because it was so fucking stupid and pointless.
No. Why were you laughing at something that you don't even know?
Because I've seen the clip.
But you say you didn't know what you were laughing at.
Context.
It's so fucked up. I don't think I want to. I think that'll just ruin the funniness for me.
Huh?
I'm so
Actually,
fucked up.
actually, it
I'm
was
gonna pass away to
explained. It was explained by me. No, it was explained to me by one of my friends, and I kind of zoned out. But I sort of remember, wasn't he like fed up with something, and he just needed to
maybe
get
don't
that?
spoil it. Just don't spoil it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just have them watch it, make up their own mind. They like it, then hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
don't,
If you
Eva
Okay.
is one of those shows that you
either love it or you hate
I
it.
feel like you hate it at this point because
You either love it or you
Yeah.
hate it. Like,
I've loved Ava because I'm just a cynical dick, and I love the fact that
masochist.
Alright, so
I love
guys, me
that
won't be here for the
people
next episode. His opinion's wrong.
that seeing the worst of people, at least for like the original run. I don't know anything about Rebuild or Thrice Upon or whatever. It's like in general, just like not so much of a happy ending because none of them really got it. But that
Yeah.
too, yeah.
it's just, I don't know. This show is just bad. I mean,
It's and to put it in the simplest term, it was miserable. Both
Yeah.
the characters and for me, it was just miserable.
okay. Well, I think we've trashed on this show enough, more so than Darling in the Franxx. So,
But why? I want to trash on more.
well, I mean, there's
You
not
want
much.
to trash on it? Talk about Darling again.
You know what? Fair point. Let's go back to
I'm
that.
talking
Let's-
about
No.
no
No.
backtracking.
No
all right?
backtracking. All right. Next
But
next
I
shows.
usually can.
Next show/shows. This one's gonna be big. So that's what she said. What's the secretary? What's the next show?
Something called Gundam. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Mew. Our
Mew,
time
you-
has come.
My soul is no longer weighed down by gravity.
Okay. Before you guys start.
Wait, on the Mew. What soul?
But before y'all start, the first Gundam I watched was Iron Blooded Orphans. Found it boring. Watched G Gundam. Found it boring. Watched Gundam Thunderbolt. It was all right. I think those. I know I've watched more Gundam, but I forget. Oh yeah, the build. We'll talk about the build series after you guys are done talking about like the main Gundam. So get started.
All right. How do you want to
What's that?
tackle
What was
this?
more
You want to
awesome?
go from the actual chronological order, or how do you want to do it?
That's
Like favorite to
impossible.
least favorite?
How about we just say it sucks and we move on?
You haven't even watched it. You can't make an opinion on it.
I watched a clip of it.
That
I
doesn't
watched
count.
exactly.
I've
Okay.
watched an advertisement for it on YouTube.com.
Okay, all right.
And
listen,
frankly, it was
provide me a
garbage. It
reason.
didn't even show me how the product worked.
No, all right. I'll
I
provide
don't
a
even know what
reason
this
on
thing
why
is. At this
you
point, I
skip
think
it.
you should do it. It sucks.
All right. How do I start?
By skipping it.
Nah, I'm
No,
good.
let's let them listen. Let's
All
let
right.
them talk.
All right, I think I'll go to your order I've started watching. So first show I watched, Iron Blooded Orphans. I liked it for the most part. Characters were all right. Orga was the best one. Mika was, kind of mid. I liked. I think the actual standout for me was really that at the time this was the only mecha show that wasn't CG, and that was a bit of a breath of fresh air. And for the most part, I really liked it. The ending, I cried a lot. Don't ask me why. I just did. And then I went off to Double O. It was
0-0.
It was I didn't like it that much really. As much as IBO, I mean. It's good, just not entirely my thing.
MEH, man.
And again, it was pretty similar to that of IBO, in which main character kind of at first. He gets a little development here and there, but not my favorite. That goes to Lock On.
What about which is the one that's similar to Attack on Titan?
Some of the Attack on Titan. There's a lot of them that are similar to Attack on Titan.
Wasn't it Zeta or something?
Oh, Zeta. Oh, that one was great. That was a damn near perfect show, actually.
I may watch that to beg to differ.
Yeah, his parents got killed by the Titan.
No. Shingeki no Kyojin. Okay,
Camilo. But Zeta. It's almost perfect, actually. Yeah.
I think the reason Mew is not talking is because he agrees.
I'm not talking because he's talking about his first intervention.
True. Fair point. Any more, Cap?
Yes, and
Yeah, I'm gonna take the floor, I guess.
All right, take the floor.
So, I guess the running trend here is that IBO was the entry drug. I liked IBO. In fact, it was the first form of fictional media that like genuinely make me sad. And it fucking hits really hard and close to home because it came at like a really fucking. I don't know how much I can swear. I just realized it came at a really.
You can swear as much as you want, just no slurs.
Go off, Queen.
It's just it came at a very like dark point in my life. So having that resolution of never stop, keep going, being just a running thing throughout IBO in general, definitely helped through. My next one would be the Build series, which
Hell yeah.
is honest to God just a big toy commercial, and I think it worked considering looking at my shelf and my backlog.
I loved it. I honestly loved the Build series.
Build the crossbones, for God's sake.
The Build exists only to sell toys, which it works, which is fine. After that, G Gundam. The East burns red. Super robot, over the top, makes no sense, and that's why it's great. And it's completely different from just about everything else in Gundam.
Erupting!
Especially it's really good because at the time their most depressing and probably failing show came out, Victory Gundam. That
Victory,
was.
I want to watch Victory because I want to see how dark and depressing it really is.
Oh God, you got to be ready.
I will be. Anyway, in any case, from there, I think I just kind of scattered around reading and looking and watching everything. I'd say if I was to pick one that I like the most, it's F91, just from a visually, this Gundam looks cool. Like,
well, this is
I'd say for me that I'd probably go with either. Oh God, I think it's either Thunderbolt or Zeta. I'm a sucker for those big blocky designs.
I'm gonna be 100% real here. My favorite Gundam show was Build Divers Re-Rise.
Yeah, it was definitely a step up from the original Divers.
Despise the Eldera.
The Divers, the original Divers, kind of sucked. It just felt to me. It felt like filler. It felt like what it was, filler.
I mean, I get what they were going for, especially after IBO's depressing ending. They wanted to cheer things up, but this was a little too childish, I guess.
You know what? There's something about this show. I kind of liked the English dub for Build Fighters Try. It was terrible, but I thought it was. I liked it, and it was serviceable for me.
The actual Build series in general, it's fun if you like your toy commercials. You know, with a little tad of substance. Not that much, but you know, just here sprinkled here and there.
Okay,
if you liked shows that were like Battle of the Week type of formula, that's it.
The Yu-Gi-Oh formula.
No. Okay, I like the shows. I like the settings. I like the fights. I like the designs because those were cool. I thought honestly, Build Fighter. If I were to rank them, it would be Re-Rise, the original, then Try, and then just Divers.
I think I would go Thunderbolt number 1, Zeta number 2, IBO number 3, 00 at maybe 4, and I'd say the original Build Fighters at number 5. Those are my top.
I would go, what the fuck is this show? I don't know anything about it.
Just so you know, Emma, this is Mew's specialty. He can talk about this for an hour, and that's why.
Yeah, it's about death.
Give me my own episode, just a monologue.
It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Put in the work. Put in the hours. We take what's ours.
It's basically people die and war and cool giant robot.
Very much.
War equal bad.
Very profound.
War equal bad. War equal bad. That's the show in a nutshell.
War equal bad.
Nah, it's that one clip of Vash Stampede going love and peace, and then completely
war equals
bombing over that message.
World War VII hasn't happened.
I don't know. War. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I found most Gundam boring. Like I think Thunderbolt was the only one.
Come on, what about Thunderbolt? That was perfect.
Well, Thunderbolt had 3 episodes, so I didn't find it boring because it was fast-paced and it had 3 episodes.
It has an ongoing manga.
No.
I forgot about the manga.
Isn't the Gundam Crossbones manga good?
Yeah.
I like how he's
okay. It's just difficult to look at in terms of like character design. Mobile suits range from greats to just what the hell is that?
Has the Crossbones?
See you guys later.
No, Emma. No, Ion. You stay. We're not. We haven't gotten to the best one yet. You need to stay until the last one, which is the best mecha anime ever created. Okay.
My sarcasm wasn't good enough. All right.
Makes
Need
sense.
to work on that.
I want the Crossbones Gundam to yell "Gomu Gomu no Pistol."
Haha, funny One Piece. Funny rubber pirate. Go,
Yo.
Gum Gum
No.
Rocket.
Still have my real grade crossbone unbuilt, chilling in the box.
You
What about-
destroyed
Oh,
your
oh.
Stargazer!
We forgot about.
It was pre-owned, actually.
It's still
Wait,
a
hold on.
Stargazer! I wanted that kid so bad!
I love the design. I'm gonna be.
Okay.
And since if you guys know me and you know that my favorite fictional character is Ainzul Gon from Overlord, I think y'all can guess what my favorite mobile suit design is.
The crossbone.
No.
Oh,
What's it
no,
called?
Mono
The Skull Gundam. The Skull Gundam is your
No,
name.
you guys are jumping all over it. The Death Scythe Hell.
Oh.
And then the
But the
Chonk.
Skull Gundams.
And then the Chonk Gundam is my
Mission
second favorite.
complete!
The Chonk Gundam, though, you know,
Mission complete! Dies!
guys, the Chonk Gundam.
Ah, yes, the virtue.
The Virtue.
Wait, hold on. I have a
Femboy
question
pilot,
about,
what?
Gundam,
The
Mew.
virtuous
Mew.
mission.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a question about Gundam.
What's up?
Is there any genocide in the show?
Yeah, a lot.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so 10 no 10.
They destroyed Australia!
No, not
Or at least
Australia.
Sydney. Anyway.
Australia.
It was
Plus-
upside down anyway. It deserved to die.
Whoa there, buddy. That's true.
Well,
Um,
to be forward, Xeon, or at least zombieism, is literally just
Xeon.
space Nazis.
Shit,
Yeah.
Xeon. Okay.
Six! Full health!
Xeon.
What about what's
Check
that
W.
what's that big ass kit? Oh fuck.
The Neo Zeong?
Yeah, the
from
Neo
Unicorn?
Zeong. I love. Oh, we didn't talk about Unicorn. That's another Gundam I watched. Found it incredibly boring.
That one was pretty good, actually, for the most part. Ending was a little spotty, but it was really good for the most part.
The mobile suit designs were all right. The ending
The characters were great. The music was
was pretty
amazing.
damn good.
The animation was great, especially since this was, I think it was a condensed version of movies. Am I right, Mew?
It's either I forgot how many episode series or a 12-episode OVA, depending on where you're watching it.
Oh.
I thought it was all.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought-
You can also just use a NordVPN and pirate it.
Not this again.
It's just
Nah,
on
I'm
Netflix.
good.
You don't have to have a VPN.
Okay, I like.
Then pirate it.
I don't know.
You
It's
just
on
click
YouTube too. Like, buy the channel.
Yeah, on Gundam Info, you can legit watch most of the series on there.
Yeah,
That's where I watch
Again, you can
IBO.
also just do something called pirating. That's an option.
I mean, they're pirating. They're basically pirating themselves already.
Perhaps.
You don't need
Oh.
to pirate a toy commercial.
Send whoever you want. I'm not paying for an anime
Wait,
service.
honey, you can pirate McDonald's. Oh,
McDonald's Gundam.
no, I was gonna say
McDonald's Gundam.
Esther
Window
Gundam.
Okay, well, like we're all
God damn it,
Okay.
McDonald's.
G Gundam. I'm gonna be real here. At first, I didn't like the dub, but then it grew on me because everyone just because I couldn't find the sub. The English dub was just like it was just weird. It was weird, but then it got better. And then Shining Finger.
Rain be like,
Shining Finger, this tight asshole.
nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, please.
I thought that was cool. I thought the show was the honestly Gundam is just cool because the designs are cool. The Chonk Gundam is dummy thick.
It's also old, just like its creator. What?
40-something years now, actually. I don't know.
And it's
Wow.
still kicking. It's still kicking. We still got movies and shows and manga and video
Next
games.
year, bro.
And fleshlights coming out still.
Oh yeah.
Yo, poggers.
You will come
Zaku.
3 times faster.
Okay. Zaku's are cool. Like in general, just the entire one-eyed thing. I remember one
I
time.
love how the origin of its name came from the term useless fish. The useless fish.
Okay, I remember watching a battle log for the first time, and I'm like, "Hey, Mew, who's this guy in the red Zaku?" And then he's like, "That's Char Aznable."
Who doesn't know Char?
Because I
don't.
never knew who he was because until like I watched the battle.
Oh,
logs.
my bad. Quattro Bagina. Belgi.
I also watched Gundam San.
Oswald Daiku.
Gundam San though.
Gundams.
Who?
Oh.
My favorite part is when Char measures some dude's dick and then brags about it.
Garma.
Alright, so I'm guessing.
For clarity, this is Gundam San.
Yeah,
Yeah, this doesn't happen in the actual timelines.
not yet.
Alright, after hearing that,
Yeah, he's dead. Both of them are dead.
Hold on, what, Ion?
One? No, I just didn't say I was gonna leave her.
Yet again, Mikazuki
No.
did get laid at age 15, so.
No
We-
age is ever said. I was assumed he was like 17 or 18.
Huh? I mean,
No, he was 15. He's 15,
Really?
16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, what now?
What is
Orga is 17.
Okay, what the fuck is
Man,
an old type?
Old
Normal
type, regular
human man.
humans.
Yeah,
It's
I
regular
know.
humans.
Okay, just take Mewtype.
New
get rid of
types are the
Mew
people
name,
born in
and just
space
put
because of
old.
that whole funny one-liner, don't let your soul be weighed down by gravity. You know, Mew's
New
status.
type theory is the whole thing that the next stage of evolution will be a level of understanding without needing to communicate.
Okay. Well,
In
hold on,
space, you
Mew,
gotta
I need
become
to ask
Dale.
you a
Nah, the
question
science guy.
before this point to
The
come to
bar-
fruition. How
the
many
bar-
brain cells do you have?
Come to Alba Q.
The Barbados has a cool design.
They're all cool designs for the most part.
Mew, how many brain cells
What's
do
the
you have?
one
I'm
that looks like
curious.
Whitebeard
3.
from One Piece?
Oh,
The turn A.
Yeah, the
Man, so
overpowered one where it's...
I just
Femboy
heard
pilot
the word
Lamau.
AIDS. Is that concerning?
All right, we've talked about Gundam a lot here, so
Yeah.
so let's talk about the next show, which is Miss Secretary.
Gridman, is this the original or SSSSS?
It's SSSS. I always put either too many or too little.
Yeah, it's Smile Sweet Sisters Sadistic.
SSS.
Funny Shattered Glass show.
Emma, have you seen it?
I forgot about that.
That's
No,
right.
I just know the designs of the characters are based on Transformers Shattered Glass.
Yeah, from Perspective End.
Not from. I've never.
He looks
fucking watched
blood
Perspective
ugly. He
End.
looks
Yes,
blood
you have.
ugly.
Yes, you have.
Blood
Okay.
ugly.
I watched one video. I'm not even subscribed to him. I didn't learn that from him.
Oh no, he's gonna sue us now. Please have
Found
mercy
it
on us.
Reddit. Fuck
Who
off.
cares? You suck.
It's not my channel.
Okay. Yeah, but
That's a cease and desist.
I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna be 100% honest. SSSS Gridman was boring. I found
I'm
it
gonna be
boring.
honest. You have bad taste. I'm kidding.
I know. I have bad taste.
Well, you didn't like Gunbusters, so like.
I mean, I can admit the show was good. The show was good. I just didn't like it. I thought like the CGI was actually really well done.
So what
I mean,
you're
I
saying
like
it was good, but not good enough. Got you.
I mean, if it had more fights, it would be good. I do like the plot line and stuff.
Jesus Christ.
I
Yeah,
do
I like the plot.
I like the.
Okay, well, you're saying that you're not much fan of it, but you're saying the compliments of it.
I
Well,
can.
he just
You
doesn't
recognize-
like anything that doesn't have fight scenes constantly.
You're goddamn right. I don't.
I was trying to make fun of you there. I didn't realize you were going to agree with it.
Well, I mean, you're right. I
It's
mean,
completely
you're
true.
kind of right. Well,
Damn,
Gundam
I
Seed
wish I
wasn't very
but you
good.
know what?
I came here to laugh at you.
I came here to laugh at you.
This is where my parents died.
I came here to
Oh.
laugh at you.
Yeah, what plumber, dude.
Okay.
Plumber.
Dude, I could be gaming.
Okay, Gridman. Designs are cool. Fight scenes are cool. Characters are all right. The story was kind of weird. The ending was...
It's best that you experience if you're already like a Tokusatsu or Gridman fan in the first place.
Yeah.
Same thing with some of these other shows like Getter Robo, Mazinger, and all
Yeah.
I just heard a dying child.
Yeah, they
Everyone's
heard my
favorite.
daughter and then they started crying.
Makes sense. Gridman. I don't... ASMR cap. Lovely.
Please
Armenian
don't.
chips.
ASMR is like absolutely disgusting.
There's a lovely feature on Discord called noise suppression if you want to use it.
Okay.
that. Well, you see, I have it on.
Okay, since basically nobody's talking about Gridman, should we just move on?
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't
Alright.
Does
seen it.
anyone have any
Kinda boring,
last thoughts about it or jokes?
It's all right.
Rika is thick as sludge.
Back arrow, everybody!
Okay, this is the show. This is a show nobody fucking knows about. This is the not even Mewtype.
When no one knows
not even
about it, then how do you know?
Not because I was on my anime pirating website and I misclicked somewhere and then it popped up back
Wait,
arrow.
you pirate anime? What?
And then it popped up back arrow, and then it popped up back arrow, and then yes, Emma, I do. But
oh
yeah. Not supporting the official release.
I don't know where to find it because I'm.
Oh, whoa! What are they gonna do to me? Type at me in all caps.
Okay, but this show, it's the good kind of mid tier. It's not like the boring or lame kind. It's unique. The only problem is spoilers for anyone who's gonna watch it. Nobody dies ever. That's the only genuine flaw it has. I mean, like
it's a good time waster from what I heard. It's just a good time waster.
I don't like it because nobody dies. I want to see their blood spill.
No, it's not that. It's just
sadistic.
No, it's just kind of like the shonen ass pull stuff where there's like this princess or queen or something like that. She has like multiple personality disorder and one of her personalities is evil. So instead of killing her, which she asks about, like she asked to be killed because of this evil personality, they're like, oh, we're going to pull through and like win or some shit like that. Oh, the Skull Gundam. Look at those toes. I want to suck on them.
Oh, God.
Disgusting.
Okay, but like back arrow, it's all right. Okay, yeah, it's all right.
Fucking damn it! What the hell is that?
It's the Skull Gundam.
It's Jet Jaguar from Singular Body.
What the fuck? That's like wrong in 8 different ways.
Yeah, it's okay. Back arrow, nobody's heard of it. It's decent. The CGI
Nobody's
mechas.
Heard of it, but everyone has technically.
The CGI mechas, the broad heists. That's what they're called. The broad heists. They don't look like CGI until they move. That's how good they are. And like, the main character is voiced by the same dude who voices Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. So,
That's it.
Eren Yeager.
It's the voice acting is good, the fight scenes are good, the animation is pretty good. I mean, but then there's like this, like at the ending, again spoilers, but probably no one's gonna watch it. But they take on God or something, or they try to go up and fight God, but God is like a baby which was abandoned or dropped out of a spaceship from another world or something like that, and like. They're going to be, and the main characters are going to be the caretakers of God or something like that. It's I mean, it's kind of as an Evangelion situation where the ending is kind of bullshit, but like, I mean, it's not as terrible. It's like, okay, I don't want to say it's Evangelion, but good because they're very different, but like, Back Arrow, it's the good type of mid-tier anime. That's basically all I have to say about it. Anyways, let's get on to the best show on this list. Miss Secretary, what's next?
Hell yeah!
Gurren Lagann!
Gurren Lagann! This is by far, this is objectively the best show on this list. Watch it, but just flat out, watch it. Even if you don't like mecha, watch it. Even if you don't like anime,
it has everything. It has slice of life. It has rom-com. It has giant robots. It has big milkies.
It has great characters, great animation, great voice acting, both sub and dub. Just who the hell do you think I am?
I mean, asking that question can answer it too.
What'd you say, Emma?
I said nothing.
It has. It's just an homage to all the shows that came before it and matches it perfectly.
That's
why you got Asta no Joe, you got Get a Robo, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Okay, I like the show a lot. It's my like fourth favorite anime. The like, I actually kind of prefer the second. Okay, there's the show, and then there's the first movie, which is just like a recap of the first half. Then there's the second movie, which is sort of a recap of the second half. But like after the second half of the movie, it's like a very different story with a pretty different ending, and it's just really fucking good. And this show has given us objectively the most powerful thing in any anime. Fuck Goku. Also, the biggest thing in any anime ever. I mean, it's like I don't know, like 17 billion galaxies long or something. I don't remember, but like
Yoko's boobies.
No, Gamagori from Kill la Kill. No, but it's like it's Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. And God, drill.
Wait, you know what I just realized?
What?
I just realized for the action podcast, we didn't talk about JoJo.
Well, we're not on that one yet.
Ion, we're gonna do that in a separate.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Okay. Also, I was thinking JoJo could be its own separate episode, but
perhaps
that's what I just said, man.
The masculine category is just gonna be Joe, Fist of the North Star, JoJo.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, Gurren Lagann, 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, 12 out of 10. Watch it.
Now, wait. Can I give something about this?
Mm-hmm.
All right. My biggest thing that I love about Gurren Lagann is that while it's made by the same company that made Eva, it answers the question of can humanity friggin' surpass all their problems, get through all that. Eva just answers as no, you really can't, but you gotta learn to live with it, you know?
Hey, yeah, I got this tumor on my ass, so yeah, it's gonna kill me in like 24 hours, but I'm gonna make the most of it, you know? I know death is inevitable, but I'm gonna do
Congratulations.
Congratulations, I'm a cow.
Among Us! Put that video up. Among Us!
Oh my god. But basically, instead of going to,
I accept my fate, I'm going to die.
Gurren Lagann just say, screw that, I'm gonna make the fourth option, and just defies all laws of gravity and the whole friggin' universe, and goes from,
hey, you know, I'm kind of tired of being homeless, you know, I'm gonna go outside and fight God.
And that is how you do change. That is how you tell anybody in their lazy basement under their mother's house to go outside, go bang some hot woman across the street, make your dreams come true, and become the best version of you possible. Live like that until you damn die. Alright? You don't just tell them, accept your fate. Death is inevitable. You tell them, anything is possible if you just try hard enough. It's Getter Robo's evolution message, but with something added on top of it. You know what I mean?
Alright, wait,
Hell
can
yeah.
you repeat that? I listened to none of it.
Yeah,
Too bad. I'm not repeating it anyways.
Just watch the podcast when we're done.
I was
Mew's right.
by the way.
No, and I don't know. This show is fantastic. The designs are fantastic. Cap is absolutely right about what he's just said. Yoko is all right. There is an OVA for the show, which is kind of terrible.
There's a lot of stuff out of it. There's movies, OVA, songs, comics, friggin' doujinshis.
Yeah, doujinshis are something. There's also the what are they called? Alternate works. Is that what they were called?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, those were awesome. There were like 2 or 3. There was, I think, I'm trying to remember. There's one I liked in particular where it's an alternate universe Gurren Lagann with like an alternate, like it's like 3 minutes long, but it has so much story. It's like it looks like a glimpse into an alternate universe, and I really like that alternate universe.
Gurren Lagann, what if?
Yeah, I mean, like the whole show, like especially that alternate works. It's great. Like the show is great. Almost everything that came out of it is great. The OVA is just kind of mediocre. Everybody's different. Communism.
It's nearly perfect, except for one detail. That being, there are so many Deus Ex Machinas in the show that it basically becomes fuck it. The anime.
Okay, but it is the. I mean, it's the ultimate fuck it anime though. I mean. Yeah. Like
that's just a nitpick though. That's the only thing I legitimately don't like besides the somewhat slow pace of the first half.
No. The first half, I like the first half. The only part I don't like is during the second half, like the very first beginning of the second half, where they weren't using their mechas as much. As you probably,
I don't know. I didn't mind it as much.
Well, you got it. Well, you guys know me, and you know I find anything that isn't action boring.
Nah, that's me. That's why I hated Evangelion but loved Megalobox.
Makes sense.
Joe.
Mama.
I liked this show. Isn't it animated by Trigger too?
It's animated by Gainax.
Gainax,
Trigger.
but Trigger got the rights when Gainax dissolved.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And didn't they? I remember because the first 2 episodes look different a little different than the rest of the show. The first half, like even though it's sort of Monster of the Week, it's like linear Monster of the Week. It's not like it's not like nothing matters to the plot. Like every episode there's no filler in this show. So like, and the first half isn't
Mew
bad.
even here?
He's here.
Yeah.
Mew.
Yo.
There he is.
Mew, if you're here, say something as Kermit.
Oh my gosh.
Among Us.
These guys do.
Oh my god, what happened to your mic?
It's just
I'm super close to it. I'm
Oh.
super close to it.
Okay, Mew. What's
Mew ASMR.
Mew? What's your opinion? Sorry.
I love Gurren Lagann, yes. In fact, for the longest time, it was my number 1 all time. But
Joke.
also true. But what changed, I guess, was more so my appreciation for cynicism. I don't want to say realism because there's just as much as people who will just go, whatever, fuck it. And you've got plenty of real life communists out there. But like,
best character.
As in terms of like media and stuff I like to watch, I like some bummer notes, which is why I like the middle of Gurren Lagann a lot.
I mean, you're not wrong. That was pretty good. The whole show was great.
Yeah.
Wow,
Also-
sounds awful.
Yeah.
Because I'm a cynical asshole.
That's it. That's the only reason why it's not on number 1 of most of my lists. I think, yeah.
Kamina, I think you mean Rikishi Toru. I mean Gallo Thymos. I mean.
Yeah, I think. What else? I think we've all talked about Gurren Lagann.
It's great. It has everything for
Fantastic.
everybody. Just
If I have
watch
to
it.
say something about any of these shows, keep in mind I haven't watched Eva or Gurren Lagann, but if I were to describe them, they almost seem like a trilogy in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Yes.
Like Gunbuster is the happy childhood memories. Eva is the awkward teen years, and Gurren Lagann is like a satisfied adulthood.
Giga Drill Breaker.
Way to undermine
also,
my
I
point,
might add,
Matt.
that's like one of the most powerful.
Everybody
Sorry.
gets until he mentions the Ashton no Joe homage with
Okay, but-
episode 8.
I mean, but you are kind
Everybody
of.
gangster until Matt screams something random.
I mean, but Emma, you are kind of right with that. I mean, like it's been an evolutionary passage over mecha anime, and then mecha anime like peaked at Gurren Lagann,
And then we got nothing else after that.
and we just got like Gundam after that, and then just Gundam,
Yeah.
and more Gundam,
Yeah, but Gundam was just.
and Back Arrow, but mostly Gundam.
Yeah, it was either rarely original titles or just resurrections of old titles.
Yeah.
You know?
What were you saying,
That's all
Arian?
you got.
I wanted to say something about Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
What's up?
Even though it's not my favorite anime of all time, I still need to thank it since that's the reason why you got into anime.
Yeah.
I believe it was my second. It was my second ever anime to watch.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Cap?
No, that was all.
Okay, Emma, do you want to say something else?
Yes, and
I hope that one day a 4th one will be created.
I hope.
Same.
Just
like
4th era. No.
Yeah, we need new.
so grannies got you.
We just need
we
new
need
mecha.
modern classics for mecha, especially now since the genre is quote unquote virtually dead.
I mean, what do
I
we
hope
have?
they make a 4th anime that like kind of ties into the same themes of the trilogy I described.
Yeah, I hope so.
It's like the
I
elderly
hope Trigger
things.
can do that because Trigger's great.
I mean, the thing is, you can't. Well, I don't think it'll beat Gurren Lagann because mecha anime peaked at that.
Promare doesn't count.
Well, Promare's movie. Promare's a movie. We'll talk about it later.
Again.
It could peak again, you guys. You don't know.
Promar?
Well, yeah, we don't know, but I want to see one that I do want to see like the sort of respectful old man era of Mecha since we got
Back
since
in
we,
my day.
since we got youthful optimism, horrible teenage years, and then satisfied adult. We need like respectful old man.
Oh my god. If it had an 80s cell shaded look, oh,
that would be pure
Megalobox intensifies.
That would be
Hell
pure
yeah.
Helltaker.
I was gonna jump in
Like,
real still.
frickin'
It's that last one.
Lude. That was fun.
Got the move. So I think that's
also
basic.
this.
Sorry, you go.
Sorry. Also, this is kind of unrelated, but I just want to give props to Trigger for like everything they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they're fucking fantastic.
Totally.
As horny and unrestrained as they are, they're great.
But like, look at their animation half the time. Like, how do you get that good?
I don't know. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know.
With time and practice and a shitload of animators and a huge budget, that's how you do it.
But the
Have you
thing
seen
is
their,
that
like-
they wasted it.
Bruh.
I don't think they waste it.
They don't, though. They make some of the best animated stuff ever. I mean, it's not
Even like, yeah.
Darling in the Franks, though.
That
I mean,
was
they waste-
mid.
they
That was
wasted-
like one time.
They wasted it on that, but pretty much every one of their shows is good. So yes,
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna end the podcast on this note. Watch Gurren Lagann. Just watch it.
Watch it. Congratulations.
Don't let your soul be
Among Us!
weighed down by
Among Us!
gravity and go
No.
get out and such some bitches.
Hey,
Okay.
Congratulations.
I wanna-
Congratulations.
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 Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.